Nova Scotia. The minute Laura said that Stefan had made a business trip to Nova Scotia, it all became clear. The financial records all became clear. And that money trail is going to lead us right about here.
There's no town.
No. There is no town, but there's an estate there, a very large estate, which coincidentally changed hands just this year. It's got a lot of grounds. It's got tight security, probably.
Oh, yeah, perfect for keeping Lucky prisoner.
Yeah. That's it. So now all we gotta do is find him, get him out, and bring him home.
Bobbie?
Oh, hi.
Something wrong?
Yeah, well, actually, I need Luke's signature on a tax form. I don't suppose my wandering brother has checked in with you and Lulu lately, given some hint as to when he might actually come home?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have heard from him. May I?
Sure.
Thanks.
Did he happen to mention where he was or when he was coming back?
No, he didn't. But, well, if your friend Felicia calls you, you could always ask her, because Luke and Felicia are together.
Did Luke tell you he was with Felicia?
He didn't have to. He vanished at the same moment she went off on another one of her little research trips. You know, it doesn't take a genius to figure this pattern out. I feel badly for Mac.
You went to Mac with your suspicions?
Mac already knew, Bobbie. I mean, spouses have a way of picking up on those things.
Laura, come on. Felicia and Mac don't need you stirring the waters.
Bobbie, open your eyes. I'm not the one stirring anything. My God, look at Felicia. She's a married woman with 2 children, very young in age, and apparently she doesn't mind abandoning them and her husband, too, to go off on one of Luke's crazy adventures.
Isn't it a little late in the day for you to start acting jealous over Luke?
Well, I guess I must be in some period of adjustment. You know, it just, I haven't quite reached the point where it feels okay with me to have him go off with another woman.
Luke and Felicia are friends. You know, when Luke needed help getting over Lucky's death, Felicia was there for him. That's just like her. And I think that's probably why she got him involved in some of her research trips. And that's probably where they are right now. Nothing more. At any rate, I really don't think it's any of your business or mine. And I wish you'd thought about it that way before taking any of this to Mac.
Mac already had his suspicions, all right? And I didn't voice my concerns. I didn't. You know? I told you, spouses just have a way of knowing those things.
Okay, fine.
It's true.
All right, fine. You know what? I gotta go to the bank. You know, Laura, you're the one who filed for divorce. And you are the one who decided to move on. So don't get upset that Luke is starting to let go.
First thing we'll do tonight is a reconnaissance run around the property of the house.
Has it occurred to you that there might be more than one house?
Okay, there might be. We'll check out whatever's there. We'll look for how many guards, if there's any patterns, if they're changing, and what kind of security's in place, and then we'll regroup. And we'll come up with a rescue strategy.
Okay. What about backup?
I hope you're not going to suggest that I call the local police and tell them that my son, who a year ago was burned to a crisp, wasn't really killed, but is actually alive and well and being held captive in Nova Scotia. Because if you think I'm going to tell anybody with a badge that story, you need a rest in a rubber room.
We've gone over this already. I'm talking about Roy.
Oh, Roy.
Roy, him.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, well, obviously Roy's the choice if we need backup. But it would be better to do this ourselves. Quick, quiet. There's less chance of Stefan being alerted that way. And remember, Roy boards with Laura, so if he had to come and help me out, he might have to make explanations.
Explanations can get complicated.
Yeah. How you doing on that front, Orphe?
I know, Mac. When we bring Lucky home, he'll understand why I had to do this.
You've really put it all on the line this time, haven't you?
When you do the same thing for me. You have. That's what partners do, right? Partners do that kind of thing. Hi.
Wish I could sleep. You know, when Lucky was a kid, I mean a baby, from almost the time he could stand up, he was jumping. He used to jump off things all the time. He'd jump off chairs and tables, car hoods. I'd throw him up in the air and he'd look down at me and go, Papa, Papa, I'm flying. I'm really trying not to count on this too much, you know. I'm really trying not to believe with every last fiber of my being that he's alive, because I could be so disappointed. But it's hard not to, you know.
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about it. It was the right thing not to tell Laura.
Well, we should be landing soon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Soon.
Hey.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Fine. How was Lulu's Valentine's party?
Well, for me it was chaotic, and for her it was great. It was a tea party. She had all of her little friends over with their dollies, and they had hats and gloves. It was really cute. How was yours?
I went back to the church where Lucky and I made our Valentine's promises. I missed him, like always, but there was something else this time. A kind of peace. It's just like you told me, I'm starting to realize I can let go of the grief without letting go of him.
Well, that sounds like a really important step.
Here you go. Macaroni and cheese, Chinese chicken salad, and 2 apple torts.
Great. Thank you.
Oh, thank
very
you.
much.
Oh,
I
thank
don't need
you.
any change. Listen, it would be nice if you'd stop by and visit Lulu, because she really does miss you. You know, she'd like to tell you about her ice fishing, I think.
Who takes her ice fishing?
Well, her dad got her started on it, but our friend Roy kind of subs for him whenever he's not available.
Oh.
But she'll tell you all about it.
So I'll have to come by.
Here you go. Take care.
You too.
Hi.
I need a soda and a sympathetic ear. Things just keep getting weirder and weirder around my house. I mean, my family could already fry a therapist's brain, but now that all this stuff is going on, it's completely crazy. I mean, I cannot believe that Carly is pregnant with Sonny's child. What did you say? Oh, here we go again. No guard.
It's odd. Doesn't feel right at all. The lights are on.